But there are some items we can find on the overworld. But I believe we need the item scope before we can do that, so... See, those places are blinking. We need to go down and open up Curan Abbey. No. So we can go ahead and open that up. We just want to go down here. We can fill out the map along the way as well. Wouldn't mind if you dropped a level apple. That'd be pretty cool. Guess we can try some pressure. Why not? You gotta keep the pressure on, you know. That barely did any damage, but it still one-shotted him. Da-na-na-na. So let's open up Curan Abbey. It should be right around here. There it is. There we go. We can give Trish the next chapter of the book while we're here. You don't have to, but we're going to because we're pretty awesome like that. Now we just gotta find the library and try not to get thrown out of it. How you doing? A gentleman who does not realize that he has been rejected by a lady is kind of sad. Do you understand what I mean? Yes, I do. I understand exactly what you mean. There's the library. That was quick. Alright, it's story time. Cecilia is a very responsible person. Once she sets her mind to complete something, it certainly will be done. Basically. Da-da-da. Well, that book. May I take a look at it? Hand the book to Trish. Alright, here we go. Chapter 2, The Rule Breaker. Also known as Vincent Hernandez. A girl dressed all in black with silver hair, floated in the air and smiled coquettishly. She had a slim body and red lips that contrasted harshly with her white skin. Although she had a beautiful face, her most impressive feature was her strong, shining purple eyes. I'm the breaker of rules, Kainaruda. Guest from another world, Cane Canary. Please lend your power to me. Her clear voice echoed in the chapel. You show up suddenly and ask me to help? But how do I know I can trust you? I replied, stepping back cautiously. You are right, Cane Canary. You just came to this period. The girl in black's lips twisted up in a smile. You will be forced to choose soon. That woman must have told you that if you don't get to the capital by Passover, 10 days from now... Stop right there, Rule Breaker. Now is neither the time nor place. Lori stood in front of me. I'm not going to let you influence Kane. Small lights appeared at her fingertips. Are you going to compete against a wizard of mirror space? It's silly of you to do so. What, the mirror world? Like in Kamen Rider Ryuki? The girl licked her lips with her tongue, wetted her lips, looked dark red like blood. I will complete my mission to have Kane sent back to his time, Lori said defiantly. You are a pitiful little girl. The girl in black continued derisively. Lori didn't answer with words. She closed her eyes and moved her lips. Her white fingers drew codes in the air. Cheat codes! Though I couldn't make out her low muttering, there was a rhythm to the words, and I could feel the atmosphere changing. The girl in black hung in the air, watching Lori's movements with interest. Suddenly, Lori opened her eyes. She barked a couple short words, and at the same time swung her hand down. I gasped. The sunshine through the stained glass focused into a single beam. The spear of incandescent light danced by Lori's clutched fist. Flash burn! At Lori's words, the light released. With a bright flash, everything went white. Is that all you've got, little girl? Her voice full of laughter fell on us. The girl was surrounded by a barrier and stood before us unharmed. I can bend space. I passed your spell to the place unknown, the place known as the River of Unconsciousness. The Sea of Sorrow. Aw, yeah. The girl in black smiled patronizingly at Lori, who was becoming angry. Now it's my turn. She thrust her palms towards Lori, and her hem fluttered in the charged air. Behold the power of a rule breaker! A terrible sound echoed, and a flood of vivid lights poured down on Lori's head. There was an explosion by the window, and all the stained glass shattered. Instantly, Lori created a shell of light to shield herself from the falling glass. I gazed in disbelief at the fighting method, and set my hands on my sword. Kanairuta reached her hands out to me. Kane, come with me. You and I can create powers that will break the rules in this world. That can break the gods' powers. I glared back at her wordlessly. Her violet eyes pierced me. Don't listen to her, Kane. It's a lie. Kanairuta smiled slightly at Lori, who spoke grimacing with pain. One who breaks the rules does not lie. Kane will choose what to do. Two sets of eyes fell on me, Kanaruta's clinging glare and Lori's praying eyes. I gave it a moment, then turned to Kanairuta. Thank you for the invitation, but no. I did not come here looking for power. If there is anything I dare to want, it's to know what transcends humanity, the state of the world where God exists. Kanairuta smirked at my answer. With power, your hope will come true. That might be true, but I'm sick of destruction and authority, I replied. Kanairuta repeatedly tried to say something, and became irritated. Then I heard footsteps from the corridor. Kanairuta turned around and smiled. It's time for me to leave. Please remember, Kane, I'm the only one that understands you. In this world, our reasons are the same. Mine and yours. See you again soon. She bent over and whispered into my ear, the scent of orchid on her porcelain skin. When I looked up, she had already disappeared. With a sound, the door opened. Women wearing similar uniforms ran into the room. Lori! A lady in a cape with the symbol of God on it called her over. Lori bowed her head down and stepped forward with a determined look. She fell to the floor, covering her cheek. Why did you let that woman escape? As you are now, you will never obtain the strength the Holy King hopes. Her gloomy voice echoed in the chapel. It's exactly as the director says. A feebler voice chimed in. Indeed, if you are not strong, you cannot accomplish your mission. My jaw dropped at their words. You don't know what you're saying. It's not like you were here in time to prevent that woman's attack either. An uninvited guest should keep their mouth shut. The sister stuck her chin out as she said this, staring down her nose at me, her eyes filled with great hostility. I decided if I should keep quiet or not, the same as I chose between the rule breaker and Lori. At my words, the sisters grew indignant. Are you going to let Lori go with someone like that? The sister who stuck her chin out turned away from the director. I ignored the farce taking place, got close to Lori, who was trying to stand, and reached my hand out to her. Thank you, she muttered with a small voice that the sisters could not hear. It's a storybook. My visit was known rather widely by many people, I said softly, while the sisters quarreled. Yes, we knew we would have a visitor. But you knew to wait for me here. Why? My blood belonged to the one who rules life and time. Since the day I was born, I was tied to you. That's how I knew to wait for you here. I exist to wait on you. That's how. I purse my lips. Yeah, they are pretty long. It's basically a side quest. You have to find all the chapters and read them. Though she might have been convinced, I wasn't. Lori understood my facial expression, but when she tried to say more, I heard a voice ask, Lori, is he the guest whom you have been waiting for? The black eyes looked inquisitively at Lori and myself. She looked about 10 years old and wore the same uniform as Lori, but her face. I could feel my face was losing color. She looks just like her, the girl I accidentally killed 3 days ago. She is a different person. Stay calm. While I was trying to calm myself, the girl started speaking crisply. I'm Aishi. Aishi of the people of Pillar. Oh. The Basker tribe, I suppose. I could not say anything as she walked towards me and smiled. I came here because I sensed trouble. People from the future are not much different from us. Aishi, go back to your room. Aishi smiled, showing her white teeth as if unconcerned by Lori's words. No, I have decided to travel to the city of Jasper with Lori and him. Jasper, huh? Jasper? I about to ask more, but the director's voice intruded. Finally, they had reached a conclusion. I turned to the director and glared at her. I didn't care if she thought me provocative. You are a guest from a time of lost faith. It is inconsistent with our world, where the gods and magic rule. Her hateful stare met on mine. The gods draw strength from the power of our beliefs. Your godless thoughts are very dangerous for this world. Then why don't you just kill me? I threw out the question carelessly, though I had been taken aback by her words. It's forbidden for us to have the Wanderer's life end in some period other than their original period. Misfortune would visit this world. Caps? 11 messages were deleted. Timed out for 5 seconds. What the beep? There's nothing wrong with caps. What are you talking about? I see. The worlds of science and gods differ, but we also obey the law of the conservation of energy, the director lectured. Like my world requires a negative to compensate a positive, she nodded. Lori spoke of a mission to send me back. In other words, you want to tell me that I should leave here soon, right? That's correct. The director and sisters nodded in unison. It's not impossible to understand. I am a lawless human in this world, a troublesome existence to them. Who would cause disaster if I died here? It would never be my intention to upset the lives of people in this period. But to just accept their mission as mine, those sisters existed to get on my nerves, and I was so incredibly thirsty. In my world, everything was horrible. Why couldn't people stop wanting gods? A miracle? How could a god forgive the unjust that would take the life of an innocent girl? A life taken by my hands? The world of magic might hold the answers to the questions I had about my world. How do I know I can work with you? Yeah, I have Nightbot set on very minimum, like modding, so I don't know what that's about. The director looked at me. As our guest, I know your wishes. I promise to allow you to meet the Holy King, the highest priest in this world. The Holy King? The director nodded. He rules magic in this world, and knows the relationship between gods and humans. If anyone could, he could be able to answer your questions. I bit my back teeth hard. The deal she offered me was the same as the one that I was going to offer her. I don't like that she offered first. How do I know it's not a trap? I am to take you to the capital, Lori said, so please. Aishi stepped forward to face the director. Director, I want to go with them too. I would like to see my father and Jasper. I understand your feelings, Aishi. But you are still training, aren't you? Aishi's facial expression changed. She gave a forced laugh. I was promised. There was no meeting or sworn letter. I was also prohibited from learning the summon magic of the Pillar People. Summon magic? Aishi exclaimed, her cheeks blushing. I turned my eyes to Aishi. The director looked at the sister next to her, then opened her mouth with a sigh. I understand. I permit you to go to the city of Jasper. Thank you so very much. Aishi flashed her innocent smile. The director turned to me again. These two who will accompany you, and then we will see if you are worried by any deceit on our part. At her words, I made a difficult face, even though I had already agreed. Okay, we are going to the city of Jasper for both sides' benefit. That's good. The vow was made here, the director pronounced solemnly. Lori, you are so stubborn, the director scolded. I know, Lori nodded contentedly. Be careful with the mirror. The director turned away. I let out a sigh of relief. Thank you for offering to guide me, but there was no reply. Lori? I inquired. Her face looked as if she had swallowed a lemon. Why did the director allow Aishi to come with us? Lori muttered and bit her lip. Her red lips were slightly white. I think someone's jealous. I looked away. A stained glass window projected its picture of the gods on the stone floor. The image trembled. I had a vague feeling that I had just accepted an unbearable task. And that ends chapter 2. Huh? What? Oh, okay. We'll stop here. These books are really good. Alrighty then. So I think there's 12 chapters, maybe? Something like that. Alrighty then. So that's all we can do here. So we can pretty much get out of here. Ba-ba-bum. Actually, since we're here, I suppose we could, eat some chow mein. I suppose we could do that. Okay, not in here, but... Your journey will be very rough. At times, you may feel like giving up, or you may even feel scared. When you feel that way, look deep down inside yourself. The way to face a fear is to identify it. Once you know what you're afraid or why, you can overcome it. Yeah, well... Okay, we're not going back to the sealed library. Not yet, anyway. We will later on, since there's some chests we can get in there still, but not for now. Can you have sweets? Then why don't you have a cup of tea with me? Oh no, don't make such a face. I won't eat you, and I certainly didn't put anything strange in the food. What are you talking about? You're freaking crazy. How you doing? I'm not that good at man. Oh yeah, she's... We've unlocked more songs now. Yeah. That's cool. A lot more. There's the Adelaide theme. That's awesome. I love how you unlock songs as you go. Type 14. I kind of wish they had actual names instead of just field type number and battle type number. But oh well. Can't win them all. Ooh, we got more battle types now. The regular battle theme. I think this is the overworld battle theme. It's a little bit different, I guess. Boss theme. And I guess this is like super boss theme. I think that was when we fought Berserk. So that's pretty sweet. Alright, where's the kitchen at? Where's the kitchen? I want some chow mein. There's nobody in here. I'm pretty sure that was Bonga's room, but he went to go play hockey or something, so that's how that went. The incident in Adlehyde caused me pain. I cannot believe that King Justin, who was known as an incredibly wise and just ruler, passed away. Yeah, well, bad things happened, you know. Just gotta deal with it. How you doing? I've been depressed since hearing about how the exhibition ended. I was so happy for the people who went, but now all I feel is sorrow. Yeah. Bad times. Bad times in the Mushroom Kingdom. Guess we can drop a save, because why not? There's the kitchen. Although we're on this side, but that's okay. I have horrible news. My friends who went to the exhibition passed away in Adlehyde. Aww. I will never not forget them. Please, avenge my friends. I will never not forget them? What? There's a typo. I can smell the winds of war, and it's depressing. I still don't know how I feel about destroying something that's precious to others, just to protect what I cherish. Okay. Can I have some chow mein? I can't have chow mein! Damn you! Maybe we gotta go the other way. I want some freaking chow mein, sir. I will pull out my sword if I have to. I'll do it. Aw, you can't eat here anymore. That sucks. I wanted some chow mein, man. Now I can't have any. Why am I back here? This is not where I want to be. I don't think this is where anybody wants to be. I don't even think Mitch and Barn want to be here. Like, what the beep? Hey, Holly, what's up? Cecilia and I lead different lives now. Now you are her friends. Take good care of her. Cecilia, you will be missed. Don't make her cry or none of us here at Curan Abbey will ever forgive you. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my father. Yeah, apparently Leticus was a bad, bad boy and got timed out for a few seconds.